Okay. Easy does it. Okay, this work. What was that? Going back to his base, I guess. My sneak is at 3. That shows you how little I've done this. It's incredible. Gotta hide here until my stamina comes back up. Okay, I'm in a little bit of a pickle here because I got my death from my full cryptos. I got a full crypt over there. In the middle of a real group of dudes. I gotta get the far right one to get my belt. First is, I believe, this one. Is who's seeing me? Okay, so there's the belt. Now I go to, I believe this one's my stuff. A lot of the stuff seems to have come back. Okay, that's all my stuff, right? Okay, we're doing great. Oh, okay, so stealth was the solution there. I completely had cleared out the first crypt, and then on my way back I had like 25 health, no extra stuff, just by being lazy. And I was just running back, and then some sort of like 1-star Draugr stunned me, and there was my whole, well, there's all my well-being gone after that. Now I'm heading on my way. The corpse run, I think, is helping a bit. Okay, get my cloak on. And this is about a half, maybe 30–40% of my stuff from the from my iron run. I should be able to knock these two, and then the last one, I don't think there's anything on that corpse because I think I was naked when I went. So this all goes on the ship. Let me defend the ship, make sure there's no one here bothering me. I prepare my items. It's coming for me. Lovely. 30 iron. Go return the rest of the stuff. I think this is getting pretty late into the day. So this will be probably soon that I can probably sleep. So that part's good. So repair a little bit. Doing great. Okay, so forge is chains. Get any Surtling cores. Dungeon is the rest of the stuff. Guck. Ooze goes in here, is that not correct? Extra arrows keep going in here, I guess. See what my turnips are doing. guys hungry? Oh, one's hungry, one's happy. That's probably not bad. Okay. Give them some delicious, delicious berries. The turnips I should do into turnip seeds again. Expand my horizons. I have a double monitor stand. It looks like this. And it is pretty heavy. A little dark for it to see that clearly. But it is pretty heavy. And this desk is pretty thin. This is a desk I bought like used. Because I'm in a sublet. Because I just moved to this area. So, how much do I have? I have none. So the problem is the weight of the double monitor stand, monitors of course, makes it so that it the whole thing kind of leans back a little, so it's not on its front legs. And so I do feel like when I'm playing with like my elbows on the table, etc., like this, the whole thing kind of rocks a little bit depending on what you do, which is not ideal. You don't want that. So I'm gonna have to, I guess once I move at the end of March, I'll try to figure out a way to like either get a new heavier desk that's more secure than this one, which is like kind of thin for how much weight this thing puts on it, or kind of rejig these things so it feels a little more stable. Like I can move the whole thing with my elbows. Can't be good. The whole thing's a little bit shaky. Or unstable, I guess is the better word. Okay, so I'm gonna get a new thing of food in me. Update these foods. 2, 1, 2 of these. Getting my carb foods going. And then I'm gonna try to get to the next crypt while it's still. I just spend the overnight in there. To make it back to the same area. I got all my stuff in the chest. That'll be good. Oh my god, this fucking guy. Absolute animals. What are they doing here? I think he's just running around killing boars or whatever. That's cool. Sword and shield over his back, over his shoulder. I gotta get to the crypt before it becomes much more dark. That abomination I like for sure killed a while ago. I guess they just have spawn points. I wonder if they're easily identifiable visually where those spawn points are going to be. I also feel like the more you move quickly, the less that leeches become a problem. Like I think the leeches take some time to find you and then start kind of pooling over where you are. On here. What is this? Arrows like really make me nervous. I usually not find them an issue, now I very much do. Find them the central issue. Look, he took a tree out. What the fuck? Okay, I can't see the other corpse. But I guess I can delete that one. A-bombs luckily don't charge that. Don't follow that long. I should have enough stamina to sprint my ass over there. It's gonna take me a couple of days. to like get all this iron. I think maybe just to review. It's not this one. The chests are all in the first, are all in here. 3 of those? 2 more of those? Are those? Okay. Oh shit. Well, I guess I'm just doing I guess I'm doing a nighttime run then. Kind of forgot about that detail. I don't have anything more to do here except fetch, so this is not one of the ones where I want to run here at night. Okay, so save your stamina until you're under pressure. Get a little distance and go back to trotting. There's a wraith there. Can I get a chain from this guy? Those. Okay, close. Poisoned. I don't know what that guy's doing. I'm at 6 health. One of these. Then I start running because that abomination is right on me. And then I mostly made it out. Let's get this one dude to dash past now. Alright, alright. I don't need you asserting yourself here. Actually healed a lot there. 50 health? Pretty good. A rare leech, they're just out in the wild. It's really, really funny that when I tried to recover that corpse, my sneak was at 3. Underrated part of the game that I'm not. Draugr and a brute fighting? Curious. How's this gonna go? Oh, the brute wins. Interesting. Are you fighting a leech? This guy's a champion. He's fighting 2 leeches. That's so funny. Grey Dwarf Brute doesn't mess around. Yeah, I just snuck there. There's something about the sneaking, like, kind of de-hostiled everything. My sneak was at like 3 when I started doing that. Now it's at 4 or 5. So that made it so I just had to run to the. I got the Giant's Belt, and it all worked out fine. How was your trip to the store? What'd you get? I just watched a Grey Dwarf Brute fighting a Draugr and 2 leeches and winning. What a beast. You'll love to see it. There and there. I feel like I hear like ominous footsteps. What's going on here? All this. Boar meat, leather scraps. Leather scrap. Well, this is from a while ago. I remember all. Beer and snacks. What kind of snacks? Are you a jerky guy? Are you a candy guy? Are you a chocolate guy? Are you a chip guy? Are you a snacky cakes? Are you a pre-made bakery person? Do you get like sandwiches? What do you go for? Got a chain. Chips and dip. You going onion? Did an onion dip? Is it Ruffles? Do you go Ruffles? Ruffles are the best, aren't they? Or do you have some sort of crafty homemade brand? Local to the area? Yeah, my piggies need food. I forgot about that. Have anything else I want to dump here? No. Good. June, I find to be a really... Onion dip is the best. I need some tortilla chips for this leftover spinach crab artichoke. God, shit. Spinach artichoke dip is so good. Alright, what are you doing? Attacking my ship. How is my ship doing? That's terrifying. Okay, you didn't get to it. Jesus Christ. Do you understand the wealth on that ship? He blew that up. My life is over. One of my favorite dips to make, this is like the one my dad would make as a kid, that I've never really been able to beat, or that I never really wanted to, I'd be really happy with, is, wait. It's just really simple. It's just equal parts sour cream and cream cheese, and then add diced jalapenos to it. It could be pickled jalapenos too. But that is like, if you want one that goes with like Ruffles, like kind of like a really cool flavor with a crunch to it, that has always been my favorite. This is like an absolute abomination party. What the fuck is happening here? Do I have to clear this riffraff out of here? Yeah, unless I know it's equal parts two of like the kind of like cooling dairy things. So I think it's sour cream and cream cheese. I can't think of anything else it could be. At the catering place I worked out, we had one just like that, but with chicken jalapeno. It's called the Zesty Chicken Dip. People lost their minds. Yeah, dude, it's so good. You could also make with Greek yogurt too. I was watching Eris. Eris is pretty much really the only streamer I watch anymore. Everyone, because he's actually like, he talks and he's funny. Whereas like just actually gameplay stuff, I find it really hard to watch because I just end up wanting to play it myself. You know what I mean? He was talking about using Greek yogurt for that, and then he's using like flaming hot nacho chips or something, and then making some sort of dip with it. He said use Greek yogurt as like the cooling ingredient. That makes sense to me. Greek yogurt is good because you can get like 10% milk fat, and it's like not even bad for you. It's like legit, like really fucking nutrient dense and very healthy. Chicken and jalapenos. It sounds so good. I wonder if was there cheese in it? It's called a zesty dip. What's this guy doing? I watch Eris clips or whatever on YouTube. Full streams I can't do. For anybody, really. I just don't have the patience. Some things I'll keep on in the background, but not so much now. I did that when I didn't have a computer. Like when I was traveling. I would just like have something on in the background. Cream cheese and sour cream or mayo, then hot sauce, lemon juice, diced chicken, some seasoning. Yeah. It can't be beat. Even just the really simple one, the sour cream and cream cheese with the jalapenos. It just can't be beat. It's just too good. Okay, this one's done. I don't know if it would be good with tortilla chips. I feel like I'm not sure that would be good. But with Ruffles, as like something to bring to a party if you don't have much time to make something, or for like a football game or something, fucking unreal. This guy. Living hell if I don't. It's all rock or coal? I think either. Something I find interesting is kind of the concept of whether working in a restaurant helps you ultimately become a better cook. Like, in a lot of ways, yes. But a lot of cooking in a restaurant, I made some really good queso for Christmas, the classic Velveeta and Rotel, but I churched it up quite a bit. And I thought that shit is, I heard that shit is really good. I've never actually really made it. And I kind of like hardcore judged a girlfriend of mine before, because I thought it would be gross. But that kind of stuff is so good. I really want to try it, like really getting good at it. There's nothing better than that, I think, like that kind of like spicy cheese dip. What I was going to say is like, the thing about cooking, oh shit. The thing about cooking in a restaurant is that so much of it is less about like, it's so much about like sequencing, you know what I mean? You're doing everything so fast, you're like, this takes 8 minutes, this takes 6 minutes, this takes 4 minutes. Conduct yourself accordingly. But like cooking at home is not, it's a whole different set of things. Lost so many points after all those deaths. 10 to 37 run. Like, I'm not even sure that like cooking in a restaurant really helped me become a better cook, though it did introduce you to recipes you wouldn't have done otherwise, and it's nice to have all the equipment. Yeah, exactly. If you're just making their specific thing, then you just get good at that, but you're really just like learning a proficiency that's not really relevant to the rest of cooking. If you work at like a French and Italian restaurant though, those strike me as things that are useful forever. Like, I wish I knew how to make... I wish there's like whole fucking areas of like Asian food. Happen here that this is no longer of that. There's like whole areas of Asian food that I don't necessarily know how to make, so I go out for it. Thai, Indian, etc. Those are like entirely new cuisines and things that I can really only go out for or make a shit version of at home. I saw a joke one time that someone's like, I thought it was like something on Twitter or something, and people being like, there's nothing better than spending, there's nothing better than, there's nothing better than making pad thai at home and spending $50 and making a worse version of what you get at a restaurant for 20. And that's kind of sometimes what cooking, that's sometimes what like cooking Indian or Asian food feels like for me sometimes. Love that shit. Okay, hides, trees, some extra rock. So many entrails, it's not even funny. What do I do with all this shit? When you spend 2 hours before your shift just making all your sauces from scratch, is another level. Yeah, I think that's like... what kind of stir fries do you make? Last night I made one of the best ones I've made in a while, which was like Pacific shrimp, ginger, garlic, shallots, red pepper, and diced broccoli. Just on rice with sesame oil and soy sauce. And the reason it was better, I think, is adding the garlic. Normally I just do the ginger and the shallots because I'm so used to using shallots. But the garlic really, really helped. And the whole thing I cooked quicker. And like, it was still just well done. What kind of ones are you making lately? My friend got me a rice cooker for Christmas a couple years ago. Game changing. Buy like really good sushi rice. And just, you have such a great base of stuff. I just really only like sushi rice, the kind of sticky kind. Not a big fan of like basmati or jasmine already. They're fine, but I like the stickiness. Okay, so I guess I'll clear up these ones first. So I'll go to this one. Explore the rest of the island, I guess. What are you doing here? What is this guy doing here? Keeping like a really nice bag of shrimp in the freezer is great. Shrimp will defrost in like 20 minutes of being in a bowl of water. And probably even less than that. You can just like pull the ice off basically. They defrost so quickly. I use rice noodles or white rice, sauteed chicken or red Argentinian shrimp, then standard fare, sauteed veggies, pea pods, carrots, mushrooms, garlic and onions or shallot. Then I use fish sauce, chili crunch, rice wine, soy. Yeah, so you got a proper. You're using the rice wine, soy sauce. I have a friend of mine who I stayed with for like a couple of weeks back in the day while I was looking for an apartment in the city. And he had this like new wok cookbook. We made basically everything in it. We really learned that kind of classic Chinese style of the cornstarch and the rice wine and the soy sauce and when you put it in and like the whole technique of it. Really satisfying. When you make rice noodles, do you boil them or do you soak them in hot water? How do you soften them up? Also, what's chili crunch? Those are my questions in order. Chili crunch. Oh, I forgot to get the golden mushrooms in the last place. Okay, so I'm gonna clear this out to make sure there's no dudes who are gonna fucking ambush me from a feeling light simmering water. I was watching a Gordon Ramsay video yesterday on like kind of Asian street food, and he would do the chicken, whatever else. I forget how he did it, but he did. He said just soak them in hot water, and he like poured like a kettle over them. I really like rice noodles. Not something I make at home very much. Chili crunch is basically a chili oil sauce with a ton of crunchy garlic and chili flake. This is made by Chef David Chang. Yeah, he owns Momofuku. Classic. Chili crunch is a chili oil sauce with a crunchy garlic. Flakes. Sounds really good. That was actually one of the other things that made my shrimp stir fry so good yesterday. I forgot that. Is that sometimes I'll put a chopped chili in it, like a Thai chili or something, and it's like a little bit too overwhelming and not particularly good. But I used chili flakes and added them around the same time I did the soy sauce. The soy sauce kind of functions as a deglaze too to some degree, which I really like. Really good. Done a ton of reading this year about like nutrition, etc. It's given me like a big new appreciation for shrimp and shellfish generally, as ways of getting so many like minerals that you just don't get, that are like, pretty hard to get otherwise. Things like oysters. Yeah, we're talking about this before. I find chili flakes or a little heat in general brings out all the other flavors. Yeah, there's some things that just demand a little heat. Eggs is for sure kind of like in there. On my gym days, my breakfast is like, I think I mentioned before, but on my gym days I get home, my breakfast will be like a couple of like medium small potatoes, and then I put the cast iron in the oven while the oven's preheating with like a tablespoon of duck fat, and then I put the potatoes in that, kind of toss them around, make sure they don't stick, put that shit in. Really good. And then add the bacon and then cook the eggs in the pan afterwards. And then you get a jar of duck fat. You get a jar of duck fat, and it'll last you for like a month or two. Give it that guy to hit me with that. guy is a sniper. Is this Enemy at the Gates with Jude Law? Yeah, so you do... I read this article about like how to make really good crispy fried potatoes in the oven, because I never had success doing it. And basically the key was just to make sure that you preheat the pan with the oil in it so that potatoes are going into hot oil. It changed my life. So good. And so I do basically that design to make my potatoes got a really nice like surface on them. So it's 50 minutes toss, like 50 minutes flip, 50 minutes flip, then add the bacon. So it's 45 minutes total. And then take all that out, and while that drains, keep it hot, and then do the eggs in that pan. Then I have to have Cholula. It used to be Frank's it used to be Frank's, it used to be Tabasco. All those like vinegary ones are always my favorite. But Cholula right now, the red one, that's my favorite like egg hot sauce. Yeah. It's not enough to say it's like a confit. It's only like a tablespoon of duck. It's only a tablespoon of duck fat. But when the bacon's in there too. From Tabasco to Frank's, not a Cholula. Yeah, man, it really does it for me. It's just the right combination. It just makes them so good. You just do 3 fried eggs. Make sure they have as much egg yolk as possible, and make sure you don't crisp the egg white too much. Then just cut them all up. Breakfast is the meal where I'm like an old man, where I pre-chop everything. I cut everything into little pieces, and then I have a piece of egg, a piece of bacon, and then a piece of potato in every single bite. Meticulously arranged. Tapatio. I don't think I've heard that. Can't get this one. That was the angle. Okay. Tapatio. I spent the winter in Panama last year, and almost all of their hot sauces were habanero with a bit of mustard in them. Tapatio, right? Of course, yeah, that makes sense. And even as I was saying it, I'm like, this sounds stupid. This can't be right. All their hot sauces were habanero with mustard, looking like a yellowish gold sauce. Pretty good. Nothing to like write home about. What's happening here? You fuck off. I used to have the touch for this. All right. Okay, so back up and do it from here probably. What with this one? It's a pretty big chunk. I should be able to get that. Yeah, it's a huge piece. There you go. I don't like the Cholula green one on eggs. It doesn't do it for me. I think it's the jalapeno one. A weird thing with the swamps that I was observing the other day, as this guy fucking assassinates me. Weird thing with the swamps that I was observing the other day is the swamp itself is extremely dangerous, relatively speaking. But the crypts themselves aren't. I don't remember using green Tabasco that often. I do like it. I know that. But the thing with the crypts is like you don't even like you bring all this poison resist and everything. Shit. I gotta eat. You bring all these poison resist and everything, then you go into the crypts themselves, and the battle is like not even difficult. Oh. Put my sword out. I still don't have my sword out. What's happening here? I'm rolling? Fuck. This is two 1-star ones. Oh god. What's happening? I'm swimming? Swimming, he's gonna kill me. Oh, he's gonna kill me. I don't have my weapon out. Holy shit, that was tight. That was so close. Like panic jumping. This is actually so annoying. Please take out the bone pile. God, I hate those things. Oh my god. There's a couple of places in the swamp where it's like bone piles. Like there's 2 of them and then also a skeleton one as well. Those are like really annoying, especially if the once the archers come out. Yeah, that was butthole puckering for sure. That was really close. Panic jumping, save me again. Sheer fear. Oh, that was close. Dark Souls has been fun. I know it's going to be like a lot of torture in the future. I think there's like, just from reading reviews, etc. I'm really not trying to look stuff up, but I know there's a lot of stuff later that people are like, this is like the worst thing in the series, is like some town or something. So much. This is a big mud pile. That was so close. I'm using a weapon that a lot of people use early on. It's like this ridiculous huge 2-hander. Big long sword. Pretty fun. More piece here I can probably... It was not. Okay. This room's looking pretty clear. Is this a secret doorway? Are the secret doorways nice? Oh, it looks like one, doesn't it? A little segment of wall. God, this is so much easier with the belt. QOL through the roof. Okay, so this room is clear. This room is clear. Part's clear. Okay, one done. Pretty low amount of iron there, I gotta say. I guess I'll put it in here. Wait. Is there a central chest in here? I guess I'll put it in this one. The thing that this in Dark Souls shares is a punishing stamina system. This one has a more punishing stamina system for sure, I think. It's my least favorite part of this game. Oh. You guys. Is that the end of it? It's there. Okay. Clear. What's in here? This is a hallway? Oh, two more, nice. It's always weird when there's like a slime and a draugr like in this alley. Like, how long have they been here together? What have they been talking about? What a shot that was. Have you decided what you're going to play tonight? A lot of my Reddit time has really disappeared over the years. I really just browse the League of Legends Reddit because it's like the news source for the game. That's a game I used to play a lot. I find Reddit / all kind of like depresses me now. And there's less of like the specific ones. I deleted my account, so that kind of made it so I didn't have the same kind of curation. I'm gonna save myself from myself there. So I was like, oh, is this little dinky part on the wall? Okay. I think the biggest thing about like what I don't like about browsing Reddit anymore is I think generally speaking my views have changed in a lot of things, and I feel I'm like a lot less in tune with the way that a lot of people on Reddit look at stuff, and that's been like the biggest thing that makes me like not really be into it. Like I look at like what people's opinions are, but like things in the world and people, and it just kind of bums me out. Like I just really don't feel the same way. So Dave the Diver is diving for fish and then serving it in a restaurant, right? Is that more or less an accurate description of it? That sounds so cool. So, a decent supply. Where did I put that chest? The iron's here, okay. This one's done. This is like a pretty chintzy crypt, but whatever. Gonna be some of those. Riches here? No, no riches. Also, the last chest didn't have any iron in the chests. The last crypt did not have iron in the chests. Ooh. I guess I go along to the yellow mushrooms. Room and inventory. Ones which I hate. Do you think you're gonna play Dead Space? Catching my eye. Okay. I'm gonna bust my fucking pickaxe on this little piece here. Okay, so here, down, probably here. No. There we go. I did not, just had to not mouse over it. Why am I not picking this up? Entrails, I need the least. Not a big horror game fan. I skipped Dead Space years ago on 360. I haven't streamed that. No. Not a big horror game fan. I think the reasons I would like it is like atmospheric, kind of like space station mystery type elements. Those things seem cool. It's always seemed like a game I'd watch and admire. People were playing it because Dead Space is one of those games that people who are like play pretty regularly because it's been really cool. I just really like the idea of it being on this like ship with like this big, with all the history that entails, all like the atmosphere and stuff that entails. That's really cool to me. I feel like I saw it. Small as there it is. This guy's being a real jerk. This guy's being a real jerk off. I gotta aim way above. Yeah, 2 sequels too. That seemed to be supposed to be that apparently pretty good. My bronze head arrows are almost. Let's finish him with the poison. I haven't found much use for the poison arrow. Or there's not a lot of times where I've been like, this is the thing I need. What's going on? Another hellscape of fighting these guys? No. What the fuck was that shot? Oh, they're both archer guys. Okay. What are you doing? Okay. Oh no, I hate these parts. Okay, time to just Geronimo over that fucking wall. Where's the bump pile? Like me now. Itch. I found the frost most useful. The big troll berserkers and planes get slowed by them quite a bit. I didn't know there was troll berserkers. I didn't know there was frost arrows, and I'd love to hear it. There's nothing better than that. I know I can get a frost resistance potions pretty soon. I think I need for the mountains. Troll berserkers. Shit, that sounds awesome. Anything else over here? Thought so. You can hide from me, huh? Oh, that's okay. I've actually never gotten to the plains or swamps in playing this game. Considering the pace of this, it's going to be a while. Last time I got to about this point where I had like big iron set and a lot of iron, but hadn't beat bone mass yet when me and my friends played. Yeah, that. Something this game has as a possibility, which I haven't found to necessarily be the case, is like to have kind of like a community sort of village aspect to it. I think it's because it's kind of more challenging to have the servers be permanent, but usually if you have a bunch of people playing together, you kind of like collaborate on making a base together. That's not terribly different from like the same nature of what it would be like if you played solo. But if you like use those wards, etc., and then it kind of make it like a village, where everyone has like their own thing going on and you kind of like are coexisting. That's really cool to me. That's like a unique part of the game. And like the way that the architecture works kind of like supports that, I think, in some ways. This guy. Look at that. Ooh, that was close. Shoot. Okay. Fairly full inventory. 2 more to go. This is kind of a bit of a mind-numbing part of the game. Not necessarily in a bad way, but I have like 8 or 9 crypts to go through so that I can hopefully be set for iron forever, or at least for a very long time. And it's a bit onerous. That's how our server is. We all live quite far from each other, and the main portal hub crafter out of stone. With about 10 portals to everyone's base is a different boss location. That's great. You guys are like co-playing. I can't believe that guy didn't die. Yeah, I think that's the way to do it. Collabos. That. The accuracy. Yeah, I think the fact that you guys are doing the bosses together is really cool. Do you know if the game like tailors difficulty to how many people are on the server or like in the area? It does? Good. Glad to hear that. Shot. What kind of dogs do you have? I must know. Right. Goes back here a little bit. I might not be able to get everything here before my pickaxe runs out. I feel like I'm getting better at realizing that you need to sometimes not hit the piece to hit the piece. It's a waste. At least 2 more. Very, very satisfying to bash through this stuff. I must say. I think the smart money is to use the bulk of your pickaxe to get the easy parts. And if you have leftover durability, chip away at the little shit. Strikes me as the smartest way to go. So why do I have scrap iron that I can't get? If this is the last of it, then it should have enough durability. Looks like I have one more to go. Coins, don't mind if I do. I hear a feller in here. So yeah, this is gonna take a little more than one trip, that's good. Last one I cleared out a bit too easily. Can't pick up any more scrap iron, so I put this in here. Put that in there, so I make sure I get the right. Take a couple more trips. Love it. The new one. Got me. Fucker. Are we doing this again? Gotta recover right here. Oh, they're gonna fuck me up. Oh my god! The assassination. Do you make a portal to your mind so you can just run back? Do you make a portal to your mind so you can just run back? Like a portal outside the mines? What do you mean? Oh, that's so annoying. I have a portal to here, and then I run to the mine. Why are those guys still not making babies? Build it on top of what? What's annoying about those guys killing me is the fact that I have to go there, clear that out, then take some iron back, and I still have to do some, like, there's still a little more clearing out of stuff I need to do. I think the reason that's more viable for you is that you can teleport with the ore. But it's a pretty smart idea. Definitely unequivocally saves time. Creepy. I did find that like having a workbench and stuff, because I was taking the last time I was doing it. Oh shit! Siege, dude. I used to do it available just so you can get back to it. The movie you find smart, and there's no downside to it for sure. I was surprised before when I was taking the last time I was doing rafts. The first time I was doing swamps, I would take like a raft out from the meadows across the water to where I was doing the outside the crypt, and like it was surprising how little they like messed with it. You know, it's surprising how little things like messed with my like workbench, etc., or even my raft, unless I was there. Except that one abomination. Yeah, because running across the swamp is like outside of these bone piles, I guess, like the main danger in the game. This area, big time sink. Okay, so where is my? This way, correct. Big ass crit. Wow. Okay. Oh god. Not this guy too. This is bad. Fuck! I can't believe I didn't kill the bone pile there. Oh. Archers coming out of the bone pile is like such a devastating thing to happen. The art style they show for that loading screen, the more cartoony one, that's a kind of like an interesting choice. Whenever I use Eikthyr, it's like I guarantee I'm going to die in like 2 minutes. A lot of deaths today. 5 or 6. The 1-star Draugr Elite coming out there. Instantly stunning me. Perch 5, eh? Back in the water you go, bud. That was brutal. A lot of times I jump over the water, but you're already wet anyway. I think there's not much point. Do that less often. Oh shit. Leech gets me in here, I'm in big trouble. So it's not this one. And now I'm in the room with them. Shit. Think about that. Shit. In the room with a 1-star Draugr Elite and an Archer. What a pickle. This might be one of those circumstances where I have to get my stuff. I'm certainly not going to be able to overpower them. Yeah, 40 HP and... I gotta drag this guy out. And run past him. What's that? Oh shit, they're not coming in? Fuck. This guy is. What do I do here? What? There's another guy in there? Isn't there only supposed to be like 2 max? Or is there only 2 max near it? This is really bad. So unlucky. Shouldn't be. There's never like. Oh, whatever. Because I drew the other guy away. Alright, this is a tomorrow problem. Fuck. This is where I actually have to like bring my stuff finally. Like I have to. I don't want to waste another round doing that. Fucking 1-star Draugr Elite showing up just as a... I can't believe I didn't break out the bone pile. God damn, dude. I don't have a weapon. I don't have a backup weapon. Lost them all. Alright, well. That's the way it is. It's a bit slow, but I'm sure it gets the job done. Do you mean the spear like the pole arm? Or do you still use like the standard like stabbing and throwing spear? The Atgeir, the ATGEIR. I thought that was really good. I had a lot of fun using that. Yeah, you like main that, huh? That's crazy. So fun. And I barely got a chance to use it. Or barely took the chance to use it. This is like an all-time unlucky circumstance. I'm a little worried about this. Not having a weapon doesn't make this like much more useful. Fucking bone pile. Worst comes to worst, I take my ship home with all my iron and I make a second weapon. So I would have liked to have a backup weapon anyway, it's just a matter of what it's going to be. Worst possible circumstance for that Draugr Elite and the Archer to show up with like one hit left in the bone pile. A little salty about that one. There's two guys here. There's two guys here, that means there's only the Draugr Elite near there. But I'm at 21 health already. Damn. Look at this. It's an absolute fucking party. And I can't get in my stuff. I'm fucked. This is so bad. And I actually picked up that other stuff as well. This is chaos. Fuck. Now my stuff's split up. It keeps turning off. Auto pickup keeps turning off when I die. So then I run there and I have like all this bullshit in my inventory, which I didn't think about because I'm not thinking this through. This is a nightmare. Both my sets of armor. There's like 4 guys in there now. This is just so bad. Do I bring my other character with like a full iron set that I played like... Okay, I gotta think about this. I can't really... Yeah, the spawner's still up. And there's like 4 guys now at least. Maybe I'd bring my other character from before to clear that out. Just to kill them. Maybe that's better than... I tried to punch the Draugr Archer. It didn't go that well. Maybe that's better than going again right now. Yeah, I think I have to do that. There's not much point in me running there. I will try it. I'm gonna try to recover my stuff and run out again. And then if I have one set, I think I did most of my stuff there. So I'll see. There's a lot of like guys in there now. It's gonna be a little complicated. A lot of my guys. There's like a lot of tombstones and there's a lot of like dudes in there too. Because luring the Draugr archers out means that now there's not just the 2 guys in there. Each time you lure them out of the range, they make a new one. It's getting increasingly worse. Keep in mind you'll spawn at the totem place. Yeah, that's not so bad. That's near my base. Okay. But this time I turned auto lid off, so I won't be as fucked when I'm there. But it's still like way too chaotic in there. And now there's guys running around. There could be like those archers near the beginning. I think I have to bring the bruisers in to clean it up. Help my poor damsel in distress here. If you lost 3 sets in the plains, that means the plains has got some real fucking bullshit going on. Make sure my stamina's at full. Was there any chance some of these guys are going to despawn, is there? Naked and afraid and very close to... This is also the wrong way. This way? Oh, come on. I totally went around the corner there. Alright, time to bring in the big boy. Where was that guy? Go to the bathroom, right back. Alright. So this should work out that I can just bring the other guy in here. Thick-ass lad. I think this is a pretty well upgraded iron set. Not sure if you're a hockey fan, but me and my friend's characters were named after Matt Sundin and Daniel Alfredson. All this. Big, thick lad. Okay, so I need to go this way. Wait. I have a portal here. And not a whole lot of downside to having a portal to the mine. It saves you a lot. Hockey is like something you like can't avoid being around, but increasingly there's like not much in sports at all that I really listen to. Boat's fine. Where'd he go? There's a lot. I just find that I used to really like keeping up with sports scores and reading about it more than I necessarily like watching a long game. Just like with streamers, like my attention kind of wanders to watch something that long. But Oh, I forgot to check the cartography table. Get that by memory. But increasingly I just find that like it just takes too much time that I don't really want to spend into it. I kind of used to think like knowing about sports and being like knowledgeable about it was like one of those things that you kind of do as a guy to like keep common topics with people, but I just don't really think that way anymore. This means like having like a base medium interest in something means that you have less time to like be more knowledgeable about other things. Yeah. It's been crazy to watch like over 20 years how much like MMA is completely dumpster boxing. What's this guy doing? Absolutely sprinting toward me. And F1 is having like a huge resurgence. Mostly because there's so much personality behind the guys. I know it's not this one. I know it's the next. Pretty sure, yeah. Alright, pal, let's get him. Careful here. Our last chance. Okay, pull him out. Two elites, eh? Okay. Alright. Clear? Everybody fine? So do I leave and go back? Or do I log out here? Is there any disadvantage to me just logging out here? I think so. Okay, is everything clear? Should be good. Pick a Draugr Elite trophy. As my I'll take that as my spoils. I'm out of here. Alright. He's taking his trophy and he's getting out of here. It's like his lunch money. That was really funny. It's like basically bringing in your older brother to like finish the level and to finish like the rug and lava level in Aladdin, or like the jumping level in Lion King, or just whatever boss. All right, that was funny. It's not much longer till my second guy is stronger than my first guy. We're like on it. Gotta pick up 2 sets now. Yeah, those are rough moments. Aladdin was The Genesis Aladdin was a really, really, really fun game. The Lion King game I never played. I just like heard about it from like watching YouTube reviews of it being like famously hard. I don't think I ever played it. Genesis Aladdin I used to play like every few years. It's fucking awesome. It's a classic game. That like fucked up hallucinogenic genie level. It's naked and afraid again. Out here in the swamp. Spent a lot of time doing this lately. Jump over the leech. It's like absolutely fucking crawling with abominations. Fine. Ah, or the sheltered bone. Okay, turn the auto pick off so this nonsense doesn't happen again. I think the level's now clear, so I'm a little slightly less stressed. I can always run over there. God, that was a nightmare. Good thing I have an older brother. His name's Chet. Or Biff. Just a big, heavy lad. Plays football. Shooting arrows at me. Oh. Game's stressful, man. I just want to run through the world naked at top speed. It's kind of happened to me in Dark Souls 2. Dark Souls as well. Just like running back to my corpse through these like high damage ghosts as like a level like fucking 4 or level 7 dude. Not going in my favor. Chaos. 5 deaths. This is at least like 7 or 8 deaths today. Middle one. Oh god. Oh god. He's gaining on me! So am I now okay? Well, no, I'm not okay. I'll never be okay again. Better. Everything's fine. Okay. So. Okay. Wait. Oh my god, I did it the wrong way, you idiot. Everything's just fine. It's all just fine. Now going the wrong order. This no, this no, this no, this no, this no, this no. I can't have. What two other things need? Oh, it's the double set, right? Okay, so the chest here. Put the iron in the chest and those. Pick up this, and this. One more thing in here, I guess. Point. The rubies. Pick up. But I have everything. Care about this. So, iron. second set is over here. Cloak. Chaos. Okay, completely reorganize my inventory. Board. 6. Foods were here. Roughly back to normal. Do I want any of these things? No. Do I want these things? Sure. Don't have much more room for mining. Wow, that was a crazy fucking disruption. Okay. I don't have room. I don't have enough for amber. Drop that. Drop the amber. Drop that. Pick up the amber. There you go. Amber pearls over here. I don't have room for those either, naturally. Put that in here. Amber pearls. Do more. Yeah. And absolute mayhem, it says. Okay. Scrap iron. What are you doing on the ground? Room for that? It's the last straw. So what other thing am I gonna put? Switch. There's the amber for the scrap iron. Pick up the scrap iron. I know this pickaxe is durable, but I don't really expect to be able to get all through this. Maybe. Good. Okay, what's up ahead? Okay, so I'm done. Nice. Oops. Come on. Are you serious? Oh. The little guy piece. Any bigger little guy pieces? No. Alright. Nothing important in there. So I guess I'll go through here and get these last couple of pieces. And so I'll miss this one. Got it. Nailed it, naturally. And should be one more here. No, it's so I'll pick up some more iron and head on my merry way. Rest. And I think that's all of it. I'll check here. I'm not gonna be able to get all of it. I'm a little lost. Whew, this has been strenuous. What time is it? 10:18? Got another half an hour of this? This is a lot of video games today. A well-seized day off. Okay. Do I have iron in any other chests? I don't think so. Unless it was early on. Not make the same mistake of, oh, I have another 26 in here. Shit. Okay, so they're not synchronized. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop this in here. I'm going to go get the other one. This is far. Guess we'll just come back for this stuff next. Working my inventory. So I can take a little more. Do the coins here. That's 4 more iron. Yeah, okay. Then I'll eat my food. I'll eat one of these mushrooms. Get a mushroom. Honey, so I'll take the carrot soup. I guess that's good enough. Is it nighttime? I'm too greedy to eat the meat. It's nighttime. All right. Bad play. It fucked me last time. I guess if I had Eek there, I'd less need to do it, but I can't have more deaths. I'm too traumatized today. I need to be more efficient. The guy is slow. I think at no point are you not wet in the swamps. Is that not correct? I think it's always dark and always raining here. Again, I really gotta get over the habit of jumping to clear these water. Ain't doing what you think it is. It's good to clear the deep water if you think there's some deep water. That. Shit. Oh god. Oh god. Dive, roll, run. The amount of times I like just desperately do some sort of evasive maneuver, not really looking at the guy who's currently assaulting me is pretty fun. Bad. This is really... In the water, I'm slow. It's cold out. All chaos. World War III all over again. My favorite moments of today was that Greyling Brute. Grey Dwarf Brute, whatever. Going to war against the Draugr. That was awesome. I was a huge fan of that moment. The boat's still intact? Yeah. How about that? Like that? Sword to the gut. Runs at 36 now, the lowest has been in weeks. Fighting, is anyone else chasing me? No. Okay, drop the iron here. 20, 30, 60, 90, 120, 80, 204. We're getting a nice little stack here. Feels. Hopefully some of that food will still be working tomorrow morning. Oh. Phew, home at last with my stuff. A relief. Exhausted. I don't have really that much stuff even to put back in. So it's a very good thing to know that I can sell that stuff. Okay, it's the next morning already. Somewhat not surprised by that. Is there anything else I can return? Really? I guess we're just on to the next step. How are my boars doing? Is it good? You got a little guy? There's the little guy. Love it. Turnip flowers already? Yeah. Go get my pitchfork. Is that what it is? I like pitchfork, right? Note to self, I need to keep a backup weapon. Alright, everything's fine again. Things were rough for a while. How many seeds is that? 24. I have these two spaced. No, I have any ahead. Left 3 more. Set a sudden craving to play Ringworld. How's my food looking? Okay, I can refill that for some honey. I should pick up my honey. Moldering for days. I should also fix my ship over here just to make sure my card is okay. Badass honey stack. There. My ship's doing. You guys are doing fine. Everything's good. Eat some honey. Honey. That in there. Here. Another carrot soup, I guess. Drop off the pitchfork. Love those 2 dandelions. Away we go. 20 minutes on the food. That's so sick. Streaming for 2 hours and 23 minutes, just now clearing out my second crypt. So she goes. Only 5 more to go. But you really do need a lot of... Alright, you know what? Oh. Want some of this? Bitch. Stamina break here. Okay. Oh shit. Oh, I can block that now. Oh, okay. Reserve that one. Alright, you big fucker. What do you got for me? No? That? Not that either. Can't see what's happening. What do you got? Wrong move, fuckface. Okay. Look at all this. A free supply of wood. Love it. Pick all this stuff up. What are these guys doing? Oh, how does it feel? Look at all that. Look at this. This is insane. What happened here? Did I lead all these guys here? Is that what happened? Birch logs? I gotta bring this back. I gotta bring this stuff home. This is a treasure trove. Love it. Dealing with you. Great. Feeling a little slow, I gotta say. It's looking a little beat up. Not sure why suddenly that staircase. Oh. All right, here we go. Get those iron. I might want to pick. I guess I'll wait for the bronze head arrows to be done. I might want to get those iron ones, or make some more bronze ones. I guess. I just don't want to be done. I don't want to be clear of like the basic arrow. Oh, that was a huge cleanup. 88 wood for that, and 5 roots. I'll be able to make my weirdo fucking theater kid roots outfit again soon. What's that? Guck. Have a deal. This. Trails? Beach seeds? I don't care. Beach seeds. Is there ever anything was there ever anything more useless? Stump. Feathers. Alright. Alright, Feathers, you win this round. Abominations are one of my like favorite designs in this game. They're so cool. I feel like whoever made them had to have watched some Stranger Things, right? The kind of spidery, shadowy nature of it. Those guys are having a little conference call over there. Reminiscing on like the good old days of being an abomination before I started community. Killing their brothers. Brother's got a couple of kills on me too. Maybe they're swapping stories of how dumb I looked when I got killed. Seems like OBS is actually working pretty responsibly. Oh, it changed. Should have room for 1 or 2 more runs. Okay, so there's iron here. just over by the coin. So what is in the other one? Let's think about this. It's not this one, it's this one. This is another 60. The ancient bark's not terribly important. Let's see if I can find a way to take those coins. $8.5. Yeah, I'm fine with this. Okay, so it looks like there's one more crypt in this island. Leaving the ancient bark. Yeah, I'm leaving the ancient bark and the poison arrows to maybe be reclaimed at one point if I chose. Monk. Right. It's really nice to be able to pick up a full stack of iron, then a little bit more, not have it be a game breaker. Another thing I'll have to do soon is to make a portal to the merchant. The portal I have currently is ultimately temporary because I only need this crypt for as much as I'm exploiting it. I only need this crypt for as much as I'm exploiting it for iron. Some unobtainium Pandora shit. And then I'll probably move that portal over to the merchant. I doubt you can put it within the rune, within the barrier. Tempting fate like this. At least the arrows are slower than... At least the arrows are almost as slow as Dark Souls arrows were. You can hear it and then be like, okay, now I need to move left. I can't believe how much those archers ruined me in that room before. That was crazy, man. Yeah, ancient bark you can get from trees. I don't feel much pressure to go back for that. It's gonna kill me. Why is there a world save when it's the middle of the day? What happened here? Peace trophy, is that what that is? I guess the timing's off because I like moved the other guy out. something? That's weird. Alright, back to my death-defying run. Clearing leeches is not the way. Oh, look at that. That was some parkour shit. Running along that thin branch? Okay, this is a bad idea. Okay, I'm stuck. Help, I'm stuck. Help, I'm stuck. Help, I'm lost and I'm alone. Yeah, that was some Mirror's Edge shit. Never played that game. It's always intrigued me though. Probably one of those games is a better idea than it was execution, but like I've highly like that game had a big budget and it was like pretty hyped. I think it was like terribly good. But like necessarily play. It seemed cool. What if I can make that jump if I'm not clothed? Oh. Relax. The dream is getting your ship full of iron. Incredible moment that'll be. Alright, next round. Pick up some more honey. Stuff in my face. Okay, I'm not gonna go back there for poison arrows and stuff. Fairly sure that I didn't have any more. Fairly sure there wasn't any more iron in there. This torch has lasted me really. I'm gonna run up this. I'm gonna run up the way to that last crypt, though I'm sure there'll be more along the way. Or there's a good chance there'll be another crypt. This is a little more of an onerous walk. Play the arcade smash, sweeping the nation, leap the leech. Making a little on-screen cameo. Keep heading northwest. Feel like I want to make a little check of that crypt before I move on. It's like night dark thing. My shift key and spacebar key are the only two on my keyboard I've had for about, I got my keyboard like 2020. Those are the only two that are like actually a little bit like a little bit loose. That is like 100% from Doom Eternal, where dash and spacebar are like pressed constantly. I'll just leave it at constantly. Anything here? Take, I guess. Take this. I'm out of here. Yeah, you dash and you double jump and double dash in Doom Eternal so goddamn much. I should also be picking up those golden mushrooms. Yes. Never waste your time. If I want to be really chintzy, I would run through, find those last pieces of slime interspersed throughout. Oh no, my bowstring's been wet. I mean, I use these all the time for like my filler meal. The worst thing to collect. It's gonna be nighttime when I get out there. Trails or something I'm fresh out of for life. Full up on for life, rather. Right? Save the yellow mushrooms for later recipes. I think very good stam. Okay, thank you for telling me that. They've been like my filler because they've never seen a use for them. It's like the thing I cram in my mouth along with raw berries and raw honey. Just to like get myself through the day. It's my standard breakfast, but I'll keep them. I mean, I must have known. I should have known when they showed up in multiple different areas, the dungeons. Similar to the skeletons. This is interesting. It looks kind of Black Foresty. Oh, it's like right on the curb. Okay, so I see a flame over there. What is that? That's like the Draugr thing. Going stamina for this one. See any more? Oh, flip me one. Here's another crypt here. That. Gotta make a beeline for this. Stamina mead base to make. I'm making a mistake here. They held me across. Thank you, folks. Shit. A little bit. Whole team. Please stay away from me. That was a little crazy. What's my health at? 29? Okay. Okay, this way's open. One time I was playing, this is yesterday, so I was here at the beginning, and I walked over here and I was clearing stuff out. I had kind of a hard fight, and then I was like just merrily wandering away, hacking at a muddy slime pit. I hear a noise behind me, and out of nowhere, like a 1-star Draugr elite had like fucking ambushed me and just ended my life from behind. Crazy. Where the fuck did you come from? He must have heard me. He must have heard me mining, and he just came right in. Look at this. A whole passageway with this only? This is trash. Anyway, I need to note on the map that this is indeed crypt. Here. Yeah. He heard me rolling. Didn't care for it. Wow, this crypt is garbage. 2 of the 3 don't have any mud pits in it. Unprecedented. Crawling back. Please die. Thank you. Gonna poison me. Did it. Alright. So that bone pile not treat me nearly as poorly as some others in my past have. Any names? Oh, I saw a piece. Okay. Yellow mushies. Okay, what gets to leave? Get to leave. Who's gets to leave for the rubies? I've got a scrap iron going. Working on a scrap iron. Working on a buzz, as my friend used to say when he got home from work. He worked a construction job. He was like a jolly blonde stoner. He worked a construction job. We have to get up really early. So like, you go to his house in the you go to his house in the summer and you like have a few beers and smoke a few joints, and then probably like 8:30 he was snoozing on the couch. And you're like, okay, time to go. Fucking jolly fellow. Ask him what he's doing when you go to his house. He's like, oh, you know, just working on a buzz. Great phrase. Where's that? Give me the scrap iron, thank you. That looks like actually look like amber there. Coin. Thank you, thank you. Always take that. Anything here? No. Huge overhead swings. Imagine what this stuff smells like. Please don't tell me there's a bone pile in here. I'm so fucking traumatized. What did that do so little? It's like that was gray for half damage. What happened there? What precisely happened there? Okay. Spent the night here. Cozy. I feel like my days and nights are all fucked up. Okay, do I have room for this ooze? No, I think I made that decision earlier. So now I go this way, see what's over here. At least this one passageway's got some to it. Nothing over here. Please don't drown me, thank you. Here, amber. That, thank you, thank you. Good to know it has a purpose. Okay, so this is the lightest crypt ever. Considering how many crypts I need to go through is not... There's some closure to that. You douche. Rare pickaxe skill. Sure it's not rare. It's not working. You gotta jump up there. Fuck it. Alright, well that was underwhelming. I got one more. No. Please stop. You don't need to be this guy, you know. You could just give it up. Really weird how the damage seems to vary. Yeah, that piece is gone. That's attached to one of the other ones, at least. Posture's getting a little fucked up here. Here. I was reading the Dark Souls 2 Scholars of the First Sin reviews on Steam today. And one of the reviews was like, whoever made the heavy attack be a double click of the normal attack deserves like a special place in hell. And you have to use a gamepad, it said. Pretty funny. Who would have ever thought that was a good idea? Here it is. Still, like, I guess I'm used to it now, but it's like slightly disconcerting how they just do no music to this place at all. I guess it makes sense at some immersion level. that it would just be like a silent place to be. It's just a little weird. Okay, so that's everything, right? I'll take this one home. Damn, that one was shit. Still gonna be dudes right away, waiting right outside for me still? The answer? Okay, so I need to get out of here. Due to my... Okay, so directly north is where I saw another crypt. Over here to the west seems to be some sort of meadows reprieve. It's not strictly going to be helpful because it's not clearly segueing into the ocean to where I need to go. It's kind of like this little safe spot. Grayling doesn't seem to think so. This Grayling wants... I will use it to scout. Piggies out of nowhere. Raspberries. Okay, probably pick up some more of those things here. Okay, I'm gonna drop... I have this ancient bark for the raspberry. Pick up these raspberries. I need to pick up this many, I don't know what I'm doing. Eat one. Ancient bark here. So... Ancient bark. You're doing great. Oh, it's nice to be in a meadow again. So calming. So, see if I can spot any other crypts. To be back in my lovely meadow home. It's kind of pointless what I'm doing here. There's looks like there's two there. Unless my... Yeah, I think my estimate probably was a bit wrong before. So hopefully there might be two there. But there's definitely a crypt in that area. Now it's time for me to go home, drop off my stuff so I can make another trip today to get there. I could probably move my ship to here. I think, did he get spooked by my Ether cast there? Time's at 11? Shit, okay. Love to wrap up. Hey, running to a pig. Okay. Running my knees into a pig. Wonder if he's so upset. Love to get that last crypt done. Quote unquote last crypt. I really feel my run was hitting like 41 or something. 4. And be quite far away from. Hey Elizabeth, how are you? I'm good. This. It's the same little thing I got stuck in before. Getting stuck in it again. Please. Anything but this. Oh. Oh god. Drug or ambush. God, there's so many. Who's fighting who then? Leech and a what? Leech was fighting something. Be a Greyling? Okay, the smart move is to go to bed. Considering it's already been 3 hours. Alright, this guy wants some. This guy wants some of the special recipe chicken. Nope. That's my chicken. Okay, jump over here. Got iron going on. What site that is. I'd say variety. I'm gonna try to keep the rotation going. What's rich? Wealth. Grilling. Drop the mushrooms off. Keep all that. I guess I'll at least head there. Okay. Eikthyr to head on my merry way. I'm gonna go to that crypt at least. Probably log out. Has anyone been molesting my vessel? Not really. It's the tides. Squeeze out that last Eikthyr. World save. Oh, messed up. I wonder if it'll be back to normal tomorrow. Maybe it's like the anniversary of when you log in. Same time each day. Ugh. Oh, where'd your arrow go? That's what I thought. Oh, I did 3 today. That's pretty good. One of them was like a 2x, and one of them was like a 0.4x. So they evened each other out in terms of how much time it took. Run for your life, man. Directly north? What the hell is a deer doing here? Chased you here. A little crazy here. This 1-star leech is going after deer. Skeletons just like fucking roaming randomly. These two I don't need in my team. I need you two chasing me like I need a hole in the head, alright? Let me be absolutely clear. I don't want you here. Get the fuck out. Understand me? It's not for you. Did somebody just whiz over my head? Very disconcerting. Yeah, I see what I believe. Fires of a crypt. See another one over there. Is that the same one? Okay, looks like... Oh. Okay, the crypt is in fact here. I'm not sure about that other one, but that's for another day. Okay. Be exercise restraint. Log out right here. Light a candle and get into my cozy nighttime Game of Thrones reading. Got at least another week and a half before I finish Dance of Dragons. Then I don't know what I'm going to read after that. It's been 2 months of this. It's been great. Okay, well, that's enough for me.